Well, I've got my rod and I've got my bait. All I've got to do is sit here and wait for the big, big fish to come my way, even if it's gonna take all day. Here, fishy, 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 here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, 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 here, fishy, 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 fishing off the pier.
Hey, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing good. Hope you've had a great week, or at least are looking forward to a great, relaxing weekend. How are y'all doing? Congratulations, Chicken, on being first. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? And Nerd, a 90 stream streak. Oh my gosh. That's so many. Thank you. My Twitch is too slow to get the first. You snooze, you lose. What happens, I guess. I got an unfair biased I got an unfair bias from Twitch. I was already watching someone else, so I got the notification in the corner. I see, I see. Yeah, I apologize that I'm so late today. I did put a little thing in the Discord, but yeah, I got home at the normal starting time for stream, so I had to eat and get everything kind of set up here, so... took a little bit. What do I get for a 100 stream streak? What should there be? What do you think? I didn't plan that far ahead. That requires forethinking, and I don't do that. Forethought? Forethought is correct. Forethinking is not a thing. What should we do for the 100 stream streaks? Yeah. What about 5 thought? That's too many thoughts. I can't even get 4. But yeah, how are y'all doing today? I worked almost a 12-hour shift, so you can imagine how I'm feeling. 24-hour stream! I wish. I wish I wasn't working so much so I could, but I can't. Go get Eeps. I will. I want to draw a little bit. I figured I wasn't gonna go to bed anyway. I was gonna, I was gonna draw anyway, so I might as well stream. But I will say the vibes are either gonna be like that insanity you get because you're overtired, or just completely eepy. Were you streaming yesterday? I forgot. No, I wasn't streaming yesterday. Nope. No stream yesterday. Just on Wednesday. And you still got a 25 stream streak, so definitely didn't miss anything. Didn't hear about the weird day you had. Nope. What was your weird day? Ugh. My back. It's breaking, guys. I'm carrying this company on my back. On my shoulders. Yeah, if there's something y'all want as a reward for like 100 stream streak, let me know. We can brainstorm a little. We can do something for that, totally. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep working on ArtFight attacks. We finished the Shuji one on Wednesday, and it was, I don't know if y'all rated with me, but it was really, really funny to me seeing their reaction live. Because I submitted that attack like right after I rated. It was really funny. I'm glad they liked it. I'm really glad they liked it. Because I was a little worried they wouldn't appreciate it as much because it's not their OCs technically, but yeah. I think it turned out really, really good. So yeah. And now we have gotten pretty much to the end of my original thumbnailed attacks. I technically thumbnailed stuff, but I didn't like anything that I thumbnailed for these last two, so now I'm just kind of winging it. And y'all will see that with this next coming one. I'm struggling. I'm gonna try some different things with this stuff and see how it goes. But yeah. Froyo. Now, how in the world am I going to get you Froyo? Be so for real right now. All right, let me switch over and show you. So I am working on. Actually, I didn't even pull up ArtFight. I meant to, and then I lost my train of thought. There we are. I am working on an attack for Clefta Soul, who's rated us a couple of times, and we've rated them. With their the main character of their webcomic, Yokoka. Yokoka? I hope that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, she reminds me a lot of Avery, so I'm very excited to do it. Unfortunately, I made every bad decision when trying to outline these things. So the costume I picked, because she comes in a variety of like outfits that you could put her in. I picked this outfit because I was like, oh, I really like the outfit. It has like stars and stuff on it. I really like this outfit. And I proceeded to draw a headshot. And then I proceeded to draw nothing more than a half body. So you can't even see the outfit that I was excited about. So I don't know if I'll stick with this one. Maybe I'll change the outfit to a different one because her later outfit, she has a scar that matches Avery's, and that's super exciting. Which I also like. So this is option number 1. And then this is option number 2. I was trying to do a chibi because I wanted to practice doing chibis, but this turned out to just look like a kid. So, yeah. I don't know. I think I might just go back to the headshot. So I work, there was mold on the, oh my gosh, there was mold on the clean dishes, and then learned that my coworker, who is very lazy, is getting fired, and I'm getting their hours, which means I'm going full-time. It could be good, it could be bad, and then I got free food, because next door wants me to work for them. And I got home, got shoes delivered that was supposed to be just a $35 pair, but instead got a $70 pair of Adidas, So I messaged Amazon, and they gave me a full refund and told me I could keep the shoes. Oh, right, because you said your shoes were coming in. So it was bad, good, bad, bad, good, good, bad, good. Well, it could have been worse. I feel like you had a net of good. Oh my gosh. That's up and down for sure. That's a wacky day. Hey, Blue, how's it going? I am gonna mess with this one just a little bit longer. Nerd's suggestion was to make the torso smaller, which I fear is always their suggestion, guys. I don't think they have any other advice. It's just make the torso smaller. Ba, 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 ba. I'm mocking them because they're right, but whatever. I mean, I like the pose down here, but up, I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. Art Nerd, are you still here? I made the torso smaller, but I don't think it fixed it. He ended up getting like $120 worth of free things. Nice. I came in and heard Chibi, and my immediate thought was just make the head big. I feel like the Chibis, the head is usually bigger, the body legs are a bit smaller. Okay. I don't know, it just looks weird. I don't know. It's the pose I picked. I forgot her face is on a different layer. Okay. I don't really do chibi, so I really don't know what I'm doing with it. But I'd like to practice it more. Like, how small? Like this small? Okay, it's silly, but honestly. Looks better, in my opinion. It looks less childlike, at least to me, and a bit more chibi. I think just the torso needs to be smaller. I already made the torso smaller. She just wants the teeniest, tiniest torsos, dude. Never satisfied. Now she's a bobblehead. Guys, I'm destroying this character. I feel so bad. That's what I was kind of thinking, though. For the ones later, I would kind of practice chibi style. Smaller than I have it? Oops, all legs and head. Just make it microscopic. Also, hi guys. Hey zombie, how are you doing? This to me looks childlike. How do you make a chibi? Looks good right now? You think so? Maybe I just haven't looked at cheat. Oh, hold on. We need to consult the experts. I'm looking up Chibi. Ew! There's AI on my screen! Ew! Gross! Ugh! I'm gonna get a disease! Ugh. Hey, Clip Studio has a... Clip Studio. This is from Clip Studio. Thank you, Clip Studio. I suck at art, so might be wrong, but the torso being smaller doesn't help much, in my opinion. Gotta go take a bath immediately, clean it off. Quick! Get some hydrogen peroxide. Put it in the autoclave. See? Big head! It's true, it does have big head. Once it's colored, it'll look chibi-like, because right now it's very rough draft, and chibis are usually lightly detailed and then super clean. That makes sense. I think bigger head, too. Nice. Okay. Alright. Bigger head. I might not even go with this one, guys. I'm spending all this time with the sketch, and then I'm probably just gonna be like, eh. Like, how big? This big? That's too big. Is it too big? You're right. Maybe I needed to make it a little less drafty. Let's see here. Okay, but first... There. I can see it. There we go. Hands and feet also make it look less chibi with the defined toes and such. So there's too much detail. Okay. I think that could look good. The bigger head definitely helps, in my opinion, but I'm not the artist here. Clearly, you should give them me hands and feet. Have a good lurk, nerd. Thanks for the help. I feel like chibis are usually less detailed. This is fair. This is fair. Which was kind of the whole point, because then it would speed me up. And see how slow this is making me? Because I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fine. Okay, what if I use a bigger thing? Okay, let's just stir the meat. I got the right shape for the head, though. There's at least that. Oh, this is stabilized. No wonder I'm having trouble. I'm gonna do it without the outfit first, just to see if I can. Their hands are like mittens. Don't draw the hands and feet in detail. Don't show the waist. Upper and lower body is approximately 1-to-1. Round joints. My whole every part of me is screaming because like I'm trying to get better at perspective and not perspective but like anatomy. Okay, they don't have mittens here though. You can put a little detail. Hmm. Been actually making progress on my own thing I mentioned here a bit ago. Which one? Being my Sona desperately trying to get a collar off. Oh yeah! But this is definitely anatomically correct. Everyone's head is bigger than their shoulders. Of course, of course. We are all just bobbleheads. This is peak physical form, no matter if you like it or not. Even Nintendo agrees. Why do you think we have memes? I don't know if this is helpful, but the one time I did a chibi style, I did the proportions in 1/3 head, torso, legs. That seemed to be okay. So you're telling me we need to recreate the chopped off Landon heads, and that way it will look right. How do I make that leg not look weird? It doesn't help she's wearing pajamas. I know that is not helping. But I liked the outfit. It was cute. They're not beating the being a child allegations. I think it's a terrible mixture of I picked the pajama outfit and they're kind of that childish type of archetype character, so it's really not helping them. You could do the World of Final Fantasy chibi style. Oh no. It's actually just Roblox. this wall of flesh! Oh no! Square. Enix. He's playing game with a friend already. Have fun, chicken. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your game. This is why I'm so slow to attack. I'm spending this much time on a sketch that I may not even use. Makes me want to draw my fox girl, but I gotta focus on ArtFight. I'm super behind on my attacks. Oh no. Okay, this is what they say, is it needs to be the same size. Perfect. This is what peak anatomy looks like, guys. Okay, okay, let me try it the other way. Let me just try to squeeze down the body a little bit more. Very tiny. Will I ever beat the child allegations? No. It's not a child, guys, I swear. It's just a chibi, it's just not working. How do you even do long hair with chibis? You literally just... You just make it that long. Okay, great. Good to know. Okay. Good to know. Child. No. The eyes have no thoughts behind them. This is true. This is canon. From what I can tell. I'm making assumptions. I haven't read the comic yet. I intend to. I'm just very busy. All the time. Do you think they'd hate me if I, like, attack them twice? Because I don't want to throw out that head. That headshot looks so much better than this. Very sad nonsense I came up with. I think it would be ecstatic to receive 2 attacks from... What if I just put the chibi in the corner and was like, I did my best. I tried. I tried, guys. I tried. That looks right. I could maybe make the body or the head slightly bigger. Okay, the main thing I was seeing is that the head goes a little further back. LARPer. Why couldn't we make a new term instead of using a term that makes no sense? LARP is specifically live action role playing, so using it for other stuff feels incorrect. There's other ways to use it. I've only heard it in that context. Oh no. Am I not hip with the kids? Guys, help. Help, I have to be hip with the kids. It's how I stay young. I suck the life force from the kids. LARP is an older term for live action role playing. See, that's the one I know. I know it is live action role playing. Okay, does this look super awkward? Yes or no? What do we think? I think the hair is just not doing it for me, but and by it I mean cooperating. It's not cooperating. People use LARP for people being a fake fan of stuff now. What happened to fake fan? That's what I say. I'm a fake fan. It's become slang for pretending to be interested or intertwined in a subject that you aren't actually. You're a Delta LARPer, a Delta Rune fake fan, or someone who never actually played the game, stuff like that. Just role playing as a fan, aka fake fan. That's boring. Fake fan is so much more fun to say, especially when it's like in the context of like you don't know one teensy tiny little thing, and it's like, I'm a fake fan. I didn't know that in 1987 they did X, Y, and Z. Fake fan. To me, that's hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna keep saying fake fan. Delicious.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
Honestly. You just keep digging. Like, I don't want to. I think the thing I'm afraid of is like chibi inherently makes it a little pudgier, a little tinier. I don't want to like change body types or anything because I'd feel rude as fuck, but maybe that's where I'm like shying away from it. I also don't know what I'm doing. I did not consult the ancient texts enough. I'm gonna do one more thing. I lie. It just looked off center. Every time I looked away and looked back, I was like, now that's too forward. Hold on. I think that's right. Maybe the tail should be covered. Maybe I should be hiding the tail. I don't want to. I love the tail. Peak character design, as we all know. I feel like I'm missing something with my art, but I don't know what, so I'm gonna just line art. That's the way to go. I think you should make the tail even bigger. You right, you right. It's the most important part, after all. It's also not canon accurate. So I need to fix it. I keep drawing it the way that I draw tails. Fingertails are extremely important. Hard to draw, for me at least, but the best part. It's very important. We have to be lore accurate, after all. I have no idea what the lore is. Okay, so this is my proposal. We have this one. I have two versions. I have the one that looks like a child and the one that looks like an adult. Neither one of them are correct, but you know, that's what I drew. That's what came out. I have no control. I can't draw. I can't draw. I'm trying so hard. I can't draw. Why does this look like an adult? Somebody tell me. I wasn't trying to do that. Fake drawing fan. That's exactly right. I'm a fake drawer. I'm a fake drawer. Oh no. They're all gonna find out I'm a fake drawer. Okay, so I do think in that case I should go with the other outfit so that I can draw the scar, because I like the scar a lot. I like that it reminds me of Avery. Unfortunately, all of her references, she's not facing that side, so I don't know how bad this scar goes. So I'm gonna mimic Avery's. I know it goes down here, though. I'm making assumptions because it's not super clear off the reference what exactly is happening. I don't have to be that. Okay. How did I not realize that I was drawing in lower opacity this entire time? Whatever. Anyway. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, she doesn't have the thing anymore. Well, now I'm confused. Does she not have the bandana anymore? But she's got a necklace. I really wish I had read this comic. Okay, you know what? I will wait. I'll wait on doing the outfit, the with the scar and everything, because I want to have read it. I want to do it with context. I'm done sketching. Fuck it, we ball. Get back to my reference. Ironically, the hope was that if I did chibi for the future attacks, I could go a little faster. I'm thinking that might not work. That strategy might be a little flawed. But I'd get good at drawing chibis. I got good at drawing hands a little bit more. Not like perfect, but better. From last year's ArtFight, so Ended up going with the headshot. I might just put both in there. I'm more proud of the headshot. I think the headshot came out better. But I might just do it like this. I might just have it on the side and be like, guess who forgot they were, wanting to draw the entire outfit before doing that shot. Though technically, this is a half body. This counts as a half body. And it counts as a half body because there's hands in it. Technically, not a bust. Pushing it a little, mayhaps, but yeah, bust up his half body. Maybe it's the waist. I always look at their picture every single time I submit something. I look at the little pictures they have in the attack guide, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in that zone, so that's how I determine. It's the simple-bodied characters I never know. Which I didn't know. I didn't even know simple-bodied characters was a thing my first year, so I definitely graded things wrong that year. But I didn't know. I know now. I'm reading the attack guide every single time now. I was a dirty cheater my first year. I've grown. I've changed. Cheating? Banned! I didn't know. I only did it. I can think of one character in particular that was like a blob, basically. And I'm fairly certain I said it was a full body. Because it was the character's full body, but it was a simple character, so. I don't know if that got reported. What? Banned? It's too late. It's already happened. That was 5 years ago. Doesn't matter now. I don't think my team even won, so if that's any consolation. I think I lost my first year. I can't remember. I might just never win. Oh no! That's okay, it's not about winning. It's about the mess. It's about getting people. If all goes well, I'm going to have my last 2 planned attacks done this weekend, hopefully, if all goes well. And this is one of them. So then maybe I can start working on revenges next week. That is my goal. Are you working on attacks right now, Zombie? I do know that once ArtFight ends, I really want to dive into working on my book, though. Like, doing all this stuff with my characters and with other people's characters, I'm like, I want to write something! And I've gotten some good ideas. I'm gonna lean into the fantasy aspect a little bit more. I was shying away from it, and that's foolish. I should lean into it. Pretty earlier? What's earlier? Sorry. I had like 3 thoughts after that, so I don't remember anymore. Sorry, my brain's not working today. Trying might have burned myself out with my first attack. Oh no! Been really struggling finding motivation, but trying to push through. I, honestly, you didn't ask for advice, but I'm gonna give it anyway, because that's the type of person I am. I got super burnt out last year, and the thing that pulled me out of it was, like, I kept being like, no, I can't draw fun stuff. I have to, like, draw for ArtFight. I have to draw for ArtFight. The minute I just let go and drew some stuff for fun that I actually wanted to do, it was like, the block was gone. I was able to draw a whole bunch of things, and then I was able to come back to it. So my advice, if you want to draw your fox guy, right, it was a fox character, if I remember correctly, go for it, man. Give yourself a break. And you might have a little more energy afterwards. Or you'll just have a picture of your fox guy, which is also a good thing. Anyway, there's my unsolicited advice that you didn't ask for. Oh, I meant early. Oh, I see. You might finish your planned attacks really early. I see. I only had 8. So, if anything, I just didn't expect to get as much done as I ended up doing. You know, how many times that y'all were like, how many are you planning on doing? And I said, 1. I'm gonna be so busy. Yeah, I've been really bad at doing ArtFight instead of anything responsible, but here we are. If it brings joy, I shall do it. Yeah, it's a good idea. I really want to try to work on a game after ArtFight. Ooh. So yeah, I could just try drawing or planning for that. It also could just be that I'm getting really crap sleep. I don't know. Weren't you sick earlier? Are you feeling any better? Because that also doesn't help. Yeah, definitely better sleep would help. Definitely. But yeah, that sounds fun. Work on your game, even if it's just like brainstorming. Let your brain have fun, man. Because sometimes I feel like, as fun as ArtFight is, sometimes it feels a little bit like work. I have a really bad habit of stressing myself out over genuine hobbies. So sometimes stuff that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really fun, but also incredibly stressful. And that means I need to step away from it for a second. Yes, my sickness went away yesterday, luckily. Oh, nice. I'm glad you're feeling better. It's not quite the Farron meme, but I am pushing. I've actually drawn this face before, so I was cheating the whole time. Not like actually treating. I'm just saying I've drawn this expression before. Wait, hold on. I'm not cheating. Wait. That's them, officer. Cheating. Cheating? No, wait. In my Christian Minecraft server? Can't believe this. Okay. Kind of tempted to just... That's perfect. I'll submit this. Uh... I mean... Does look like the Zane expression. Yeah, I've done it for Zane. I've done it for fan art. I've done this expression multiple times. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the black. I think that looks good. Okay. before I do the color, I'm gonna line the other one. Just to commit to the bit. These are really weird dimensions, but here we are. The choices that I made. Yeah, because I think I did it for... Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on his name. He was my favorite character in, Well, I'm a fake fan. I can't remember anything. Oh no. Why is my memory so bad? Uh... Who are you? Fugo! That's right, it was Fugo. I did a whole bunch of random sketches of Fugo. Dun, dun. Yeah, here it is. Couldn't find it. Lots of practice, but yeah. I've done this, I've done this expression several times. I call it the little shit face. Anyway. EP. Not EP, just brain no work. Overworked, very tired of working. But I'm actually awake. It's probably the Dr. Pepper. Thank goodness I have that. Smug asshole face, yeah. Exactly. Alrighty, let's see here. Keep reminding myself that the hair's not going to look completely accurate because it's a chibi. But it has to be perfect. So the reference technically has it like that. I don't think that's right, because I've done this with my own character. Her hair is also really like, she reminds me of Avery so much, which is why I like this character. Honestly, I would exaggerate the hair because it's a chibi. It's supposed to be off-model, just relatively the same shapey. Okay. I'm doing my best. I do keep adding locks of hair. I have been noticing that. Every time I sketch it, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. Okay, I'm not hating this thus far. I should probably use a smaller brush. I will in a second. I've learned a really nifty cheat sheet. I don't understand line weight, but I do understand that if I make the face really thick, it looks right. Most of the time, it looks right. Because your brain picks out the correct line. Very conveniently for me. Oh, that side looks really good. And this one does not. Let me fix that. And keeps wibble wobbling at the end there. Oh, that's backwards. Oh no! That's a shame because that sketch didn't look half bad. Hey, Nightmare Caster, how's it going? I've seen you've been very hard at work. Oh my gosh. Completed Team Tragedy, and now I'm on comedy. I don't like Team Comedy as much. Why? What did I do? Why not? Why no likey? There's been a lot of comedy hate. Y'all are just afraid of whimsy. You're afraid of happiness. Seems that people avoid you now that you're on Team Comedy. That's weird. Like in attacks? I wasn't confident about this sketch either. Like, I was getting pretty consistent attacks and replies, but it's now a ghost town on my page. Oh, that's weird. That's really strange. I mean, I have noticed it's been a little dry for me too, but I'm always a little dry because I'm slow. So I always just assume it's dry because I'm slow. Usually speeds up later on once I've actually kicked some attacks out. But I know you've gotten a lot of attacks out, so that's weird. Okay, that looks odd. I'm going to go back. Maybe when you switch teams, it puts you in a page jail like Tumblr's blog channel. I just switched this morning to comedy. Maybe it takes a second. It was like, I have to punish you in some way, you dirty traitor. Okay, now you can play. I did a mass attack with 27 characters for tragedy, and I've done 7 attacks for team comedy already. Oh, that's odd. Somebody should be saying something. Like, not even comments? Last comment I got was on one attack. That was the first one I did on comedy this morning. Just 14 hours ago. It's been dry ever since. I don't know what's going on. Made it weird. It's a little weird. Maybe they're busy. Mm. Really, my ratio will never be 100 again after everyone attacks me at some point. That's fair. The ratio! Ah! I think I should go. I'm getting very peepy. See you later, Scribbles. Enjoy the rest of stream and have a good weekend. Thank you, Zombie. You too. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Good luck with the attack you're working on. And, do something for fun. It's homework now. I've assigned you homework. You have to do it. That's how it works. Okay, Professor Scribbles, I'll do my mandatory fun. Mandatory fun! That's more like it. That's correct. Mandatory fun. I just had that fear I broke it because what happens if someone attacks you when you change teams? Does it show they attack me on tragedy or on comedy? I know I can't revenge the attacks I got on tragedy. Just going to keep drawing. If they show up, they show up. I know there is some big drama around team comedy, but I'm only on the team until I get 30 attacks done. I have 10 days to complete all my attacks from team comedy. I see. I don't know. I've never been a traitor. It sounds fun, but also I'm too loyal. I get too caught up in whichever team I pick. So I don't know how it works. I don't think you would have broken anything though. Like, being a traitor has been around for a while. And yeah, I know there's been like some talk with team comedy, but I choose to ignore it because it doesn't matter. That's not any fun. And I'm here to have fun. these stripes. This thing. I'm looking at getting comments, but I'm not seeing them on my nonfictions. Just looked at all my attacks I did. They all have comments on them. They didn't tell me they got comments. Oh, that's weird. So it might have broke our fight, because most traders don't do 30 attacks, that they do a few in trade teams. I mean, you can always ask the mods. You're like, hey, I don't know what people are commenting. Hello? Okay, I am really bad at drawing stars, but I will do my darndest. I've done it before. There was another character that had this type of star. Are we seeing a theme? Mayhaps. I think that's it. One star. It's fine, it's fine. Just some small little changes here. Just get rid of that. Actually, no, I'm not gonna get rid of that. Looked weird when I took it away. You can stay. You just have to be very small. Like, it would be funny to see what my badges are going to look like, because to get the loyalty badge, you have to do a number of attacks. Ah! I didn't stay with the team, so I shouldn't have the loyalty badge. Twitch, I'm sick of this one ad over and over. I don't need car insurance. Twitch! Knock it off! Who are you selling to? Nobody! Been bugged for months now. I've had the same ad many times in a row. Oh gosh. The Liberty Mutual Insurance with the emo. At least it's not it going like Liberty Bibberty or that whatever nonsense it's trying to do. That just pisses me off. Okay, I think I'm gonna put some colors down, and then I'll probably be done. It's already kind of late. Wow, you can really see where I'm putting down the white. Oh, shoot. Where's the tail? Isn't the tail one of the last things I did? I thought it was. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Actually, I was wrong. I need the hair. Goodbye, hair. You are not more important than the tail, which is very important, as we all know. They still do this stupid Liberty thing at the end. Mistakes, I want to talk to you about your extended warranty to a whole new level. I'm trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. YouTube spams me with the Kate Spade ad over and over. The ads are fine when they're not the same ad 100 times. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't they get that? I'd be much less annoyed. Well, see, they don't care, because they're like, well, if you're annoyed, maybe you'll pay us to stop seeing the ads. So they don't care. They're like, yeah, we know it's annoying. Pay us. No. Out of spite now. What is this? What is this color? Oh, wait, it's her mouth. Which will be helpful later, because her mouth is closed in this one. Whoops. Funny thing about YouTube, when I click to get premium, it tells me it's not available in your country, when it clearly is. Oh, fun! Actually, we're just going to torture you for fun now. We decided we don't care about the money anymore. We're doing this just to torture you. Here's the emu again. We heard you love that guy. Here he is again. Glad I don't get Liberty Mutual Insurance ads on YouTube. I just wish it was art-related ads or gaming ads I could be fine with, because they mostly have good tunes in them. Yeah, why don't you give me ads for things that maybe I'd be interested in? Come on, guys. I know you're listening. You might as well utilize it. I know you have my data. Might as well be helpful. Tell me which Steam game I should purchase next. I thought the music was messing up. Hang on. Okay. I think I fixed it. Oh, it's just that. I used to get game ads, but they were all scam ads using videos from real games that were not their game. Oh, fun. Like, my favorite one was the one saying they were Raft, but when you click on the ad to skip it, it would pull up the App Store to show they are not even a game with water. They used Raft's Steam page video. It's a poor game. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. Put underneath all of that. There you are. Gonna be the hardest part. is slightly cheating, but I don't care. Yoink. I don't want to draw this star again. You know, I don't think that's half bad. I think it pulled itself together pretty good with the color. It just needed the color. I forgot to ask, how's your art fight going? It's going pretty good. I'm proud of how much I've gotten done within the first 2 weeks. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. Week and a half. Honestly. I'm a really slow drawer, because I'm a perfectionist. But I think I've gotten pretty good progress this year, and I think what I'm gonna try to do once I finish this one and the next one, once I finish my revenges, I think I'm gonna try to practice the chibi style. I think that's what I want to do to get better at it. And what better way than to do free art for people? Easy peasy. So yeah. Not a lot of activity, but you know, depends on the year. And also, it tends to be more active the later it gets. At least from from my experience. Found something after animating in draw pile I want to try so badly, but I have to get my attacks done for comedy. Maybe I can test more when I get to mystery. Interesting. I was just pausing because I was seeing that they specifically said that their eyelashes are on the bottom, and this one kind of looks like it's not on the bottom. I try to do it on the bottom. The way I draw eyelashes doesn't really work for that, but oh, I did my best. It has 5 stripes, which you can't see all of them in this cut. Barefoot, you can't see that. Ribbon on left wrist. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness I did it right both times. Oh no, that could have been so bad. Oh my gosh, I didn't even catch which arm it was supposed to be on. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Okay. Visually has human teeth, cute little fangs, and fan art is great. I did think about it. Sorry, these are just their notes in the reference, so I'm trying to. I want to be canon, I guess. Okay. I'm just gonna add the color for this one. There. you know, you like noticing stuff and making sure stuff is accurate. I don't want to throw shade, but I swear some artists just don't do that. Mainly in some stuff I commission. I'm like paranoid. Like, I have to capture Wyatt's beauty. You know, I like to draw all my ArtFight attacks. I like to draw them as if, you know, I was going to receive this, which is why I finagle with stuff that I'm not super satisfied with. I'm like, would I be happy receiving this? I want to make sure I'm happy receiving this. But yeah. I can understand missing some little details if it's a very detailed character, but I do try to pay attention. Not that I haven't fucked up before. I did fuck up before. But you know. It's the thought that counts. And I have very few. There we go. It's just remaining from me trying to do that correctly. Someone I know recently got a commission, and man, the mistakes that had to be corrected just kind of baffles me. As long as they completely forgot the lighter color of the Sona's face. Oh no. Just completely forgot one half of the face is a different color. Ooh. Oops. That's a big mistake. It's specific to me because I draw digitigrade legs, and I specifically like longer ones and have it on my ref that they are longer, but I swear people just do not get it. Yeah. It's difficult because sometimes with a reference sheet, you can't tell if it's like someone's style versus what they really want you to do, which is why I try to be as close to what is on the reference sheet as possible, unless there's like a note. I'd rather be accurate to the reference than make an assumption. Because I have messed that up before. I did one attack where the character didn't have a nose, and I thought it was like a style preference. I really did. So I put a nose on it. Mostly because I was struggling with the pose without having a nose there, because I was trying to keep it with a nose, and I was like, oh, it's probably a style thing. And they didn't hate it. They were like, they were cool. They were chill with it. But they were like, just by the way, there is no nose. And I was like, oh shit. So I just, I just completely redid the attack and gave it to him. It's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's why I like those little, like, details that you, like, write in the comments of, like, hey, these are very important things. Because if that person had said, they have no nose, I would have absolutely known. Hey, that's not a style choice. That's a thing. So sometimes it helps to just add the comments so you know. Add for quick. Okay, okay. I won't say anything then. I don't know why. They were 40 seconds. That's weird. It says it's still going on. You got lucky, Blue. What are you saying? Apparently, you think longer means like ever so slightly more than normal. That's understandable, but the fact it said on the ref they are longer and recently actually changed it to be more clear, saying quite long because it's pissing me off. I see, I see. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be annoyingly specific just to make it super duper clear. But you know, I always try to like remember like they don't know my character, they don't know their little quirks and everything. They might have just seen cool character and then try to draw it. End of the day, they drew this art for me, and I appreciate it. Like for example, Corwin, I give a lot of grace to, even though he's my favorite, because he's expressionless, and that works really well when you're writing a book, and really poorly when you're drawing that character. So I'm like, yeah, if you draw an expression, I've drawn expressions on him because it's hard not to. It's hard to be like, because I can verbally say, I can be like, yeah, he shows absolutely no expression, but like a slight change in eyebrow or a slight twinkle in his eye or something like that, and you get it when you're reading the book, but not when you're looking at it. To be fair, I'm talking about commissions for my stuff, so I'm paying for it. Yeah, see, that's different. Yeah. If you're paying for it, come on, man. Come on, man. I hope they corrected it for you. They better have. ArtFight, I can understand. I drew one character in the Mass Attack that didn't list what the color of the character was, and it was a rat drawn on notebook paper with lines, so I drew a white rat with notebook paper lines. I love that. It's true to canon, guys. It's what their maker would have intended them to do. It's exactly how it should be. Oh, that is... Ew. There we go. Reminds me of my joke character. They love that I drew the lines. Oh, nice. They're like, it's canon now. Yes! Canon event! I have a version of my Sona based on the shitty doodles I do and added notebook lines to them. Perfect. Every character gets notebook lines. That's a little bumpy, but that's fine, I guess. Can't really notice it, I don't think. Unless you're zoomed in like I am right now, because I'm looking for missed spots. I think I got it all. Okay. Get your face. See, I appreciate, like, for example, I appreciate that they specifically said eyelashes on bottom eyelids because I 1,000% would have gone, that's a style choice, and completely ignored it. Because I don't draw like that. Now, I still drew the eyes in my style, but I definitely am adding the, uh, oh gosh, the bottom lid, eyelashes because they specifically mentioned it. So they want that there. Gotta give the people what they want. They want furries. We all know this. Why are you grabbing that area? I don't like that. Don't do that. Where's this little one? Where's this thing? There you are. Get to the front. Makes their characters stand out from all the other rat characters. It'd be cool to find characters that are drawn on notebook paper and animate them on a digital sheet of notebook paper. Ooh, that would be cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Sure, it is fully colored in. It's hard to tell when it's black. There we are. Okay. Wolf's jump scare. Found an interesting Deltarune fan series today. What is it? I'm not like deep in the fandom or anything, but I always love seeing what the fandoms are doing. What the peoples are doing. What if Susie killed Lancer? I take that back. That's a terrible idea. Awful. Whose idea was this? Ban them. Ban them for this. How dare they? That's my emotional support card. How dare you? These colors. Oh, I've made a grave error. There we are. Where the heck? There we are. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted booing it. What if Susie killed Lancer, which is a what if of, well, if Susie accidentally killed Lancer in the prison, and it seems to be up until chapter 2, was watching the chapter 1 video. It's interesting. It's... How dare you? Lancer, of all people? That's my favorite character. How dare you? That's my little guy. How could you? How could you suggest such a thing? Like, King just gives up and turns to stone because he feels he has no real purpose anymore instead of fighting you. Fair. Understand. I think I need a break from full body attacks. I think I'm going to move on to chibi attacks. Do it. You deserve a break. You've been working hard. It's me after I take 5 seconds to do things. Oh shoot, I forgot that. Well, glad I colored this twice. That's supposed to be pink. There we go. Everything's fine, guys. I caught it. Doesn't matter how careful I am, I'm still gonna miss something. Not this color, though. Clashes so badly. They usually use pinks, so I'm gonna find a nice pink. What have I done? Not that. I love putting folders inside folders. a lot of furries in the chibi attacks for comedy. 2 out of the 8 chibis are human. The rest are furries. I don't know why I typed it 2 times. Alrighty. I think that's gonna do it. And also, it's midnight. I didn't realize that's what time it was. Okay. So, off stream, I'll probably wrap this up, do some quick shading, maybe put some, like, patterns in the background, or I'll just leave it like this. I might just leave it like this, because it's technically... Does that count as it's a full body, right? That's not a simple shape. It was not simple. Y'all saw me struggling with it. I wouldn't call it chibi simple. At least this one. So we got technically a full body. I wish they had a chibi option, honestly. That's my suggestion to ArtFight. Add a chibi option. Yeah, we got a full body and a half body. And they're not on my team. So, points. I totally care. Yeah, I'll probably wrap this up off stream, and then there's one more that I have planned that I kind of have a thumbnail for, but it's not a great thumbnail, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I'll either try to get that one worked on / finished this weekend, or we'll be working on that next week. So that'll be the plan here. Furry's just better. This is true. It's facts. Everyone knows. Have a good night, you too, Blue. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's find who's doing art. Let's see here. Ooh, this looks like good art, and they're working on art. Oh my gosh, this art looks really good. Anyway, let me send y'all over to we've rated them before, I believe. Kai Enma. Their art is really cool looking. So, gonna go ahead and raid them. Here is our raid message if you'd like to use that when we raid. Just kidding, I'm not typing. There we go. If you'd like to use that when we raid, please feel free to. Thank you all so much for hanging out and drawing, yapping, working, chilling. I hope you were able to get some work done, or some attacks done, or just some fun stuff, or just enjoyed chilling and yapping. I really, truly appreciate it. I will be back again, probably on Monday, so I'll see y'all on Monday for more ArtFight. Good luck, everyone. Heading out, it's been fun. Alrighty. Good night, Nightmare Caster. Good luck with all your hard work. Get us lots of points for cheap comedy before you turn traitor again. Alrighty, everyone have a good night. Bye! Scribbles Raid!